Rich Lux recently uploaded a video on his channel titled, "I Can't Believe This, EUGENIA COONEY," but in this video he actually addresses Jessi Smiles on her most recent podcast, but you would never suspect that given the title. Anyways, in her podcast, you guys, Jessi Smiles wanted to address something with her co-host Lily. They wanted to address the EUGENIA COONEY situation because everybody has been talking about it recently. Everybody has their own hot take opinion. Or hot shit opinion. So let's dive into just exactly the mess that unfolded after Jessi's podcast was uploaded. Anyways, after Jessi Smiles addressed the EUGENIA situation, you guys, she talked about it for a minute and then she brought up Rich Lux because he interviewed her and he's really been like pro-EUGENIA. And Jessi had a lot to say, but not as much as Rich Lux had to say about her.
What about my mental health, Jessi, to you?
In Rich's video, he effed her up and down for not liking her opinion, basically. Much that was said and done in this video, you guys, that I'm basically going to be reacting to Rich Lux, reacting to Jessi Smiles and Lily on their podcast, Do We Know Them?
Upset right now about what I just saw. I just got through watching this irrelevant podcast called Do We Know Them? And once again, Jessi Smiles mentions my name. She just can't keep my name out her mouth.
And Rich, some can say you can't keep EUGENIA's name out of your mouth with how much content you've been dumping from her recently. But anyways, let's get into this Jessi versus Rich Lux situation. He's basically just mad that she has an opinion of him. I think it's so cringeworthy whenever you see these content creators with large followings who put themselves out there for millions to see. And even though they know they have the spotlight of millions, they get mad when other people talk about them. Like, you don't want people to talk about you when you put yourself out there to be talked about. And then you make cringe content like this in an emotionally fueled rant complaining about it. Let's get into the rest of the video.
You're spineless and you have no moral compass whatsoever. This is Rich Lux's coverage of it. Does he have the exclusive? Of course.
It's always trash talking me that Rich Lux needs to be deplatformed. First of all, who are you to judge, Jessi? Who are you, Jessi?
That escalated so quickly. I almost missed out on bleeping him and lost rights to monetize this video. What the heck, Rich Lux? Is this really... like, what is so personal about this? I really want to know. Let's keep watching.
That's what I want to say to you, Jessi, because you sure had a lot to say about me in this recent podcast.
Back to this bitch that had a lot to say about me the other day in the press. Miley, what's good?
The fact that I can only find this video with Spanish subtitles and look how shocked Rebel Wilson is in the background, or if that even is. I don't know who the hell that is, you guys. But that's like exactly my reaction when I first watched this.
And the last one you made about me, it's like every time you mention my name, you always just trash talk me and bring me down.
Sir, if somebody or not just sir, everybody, listen, everybody, okay? If somebody forms an opinion about you and you think it's them trash talking you or trying to bring you down, maybe you should be a better person. And I don't know, that's just my opinion.
And then you want to talk about mental health. What about my mental health, Jessi? You made...
Somebody in the comment section, please do a cuss counter, because this is whenever my face looked like this. I'm sorry, but he's talking about, what about my mental health? You don't like me? Look how you're talking to her, about her. Look how you're addressing her. Sis, you could have reached out in private and been like, hey, why do you feel this way about me? Like, what did I do to cross you? Like, what do you think I could do better in the future? You know, you didn't come out this like an adult. This is so cringeworthy to me whenever you have a content creator who is obviously out there for millions and millions of people to see, has 500,000 subscribers almost, and then he gets upset. My face again looks like this. And then he gets upset whenever somebody forms an opinion about him or even mentions him in a video. God forbid. I just completely, God forbid, anybody talks about Rich Lux. He is off freaking topic. Don't talk about him. No. But his content is him talking about everybody.
This podcast talking about EUGENIA COONEY and how so many influencers are using her for views, and you want to sit up there on your moral high ground when you are literally making a 1-hour video about EUGENIA COONEY profiting off of her?
I'm sorry, but this is when I have to say, Rich Lux, you look dumb.
So you want to talk about me profiting off EUGENIA COONEY, Jeffree Star profiting off EUGENIA COONEY?
You know, I feel really bad breaking the news to him, but she's allowed to have an opinion, just like you are. Sadly, I don't like your opinion in this case, but You're allowed to have it, and I'm not going to try to deplatform you or anything. Which I hope her channel stays safe after this, because he's giving me like psychotic.
You made a 1-hour podcast talking about Eugenia Cooney, which you monetize and make money off of.
The hypocrisy is killing me.
The amount of jealousy that you had in this video for me, it's really telling. That your mask is starting to slip, Jessi.
To bring this up, but he brought it up first. Speaking of a mask slipping, I hate that the eyeshadow on his left eye is like further off to the side than the other one is. It's like driving me insane.
When I'm booked for BeautyCon and when I'm booked event in the future and I see you, I will walk up to you, Jessi, and I will say, "Fuck you, Jessi." So when you see me walking towards you, be prepared, because that's what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to say,
chill. Like, literally. Chill. Y'all, we're only like 4 minutes and some change into this video. I can't
know me, and you sure have a lot to say about me like you do. You don't even follow me on Instagram, posting your kid.
So here's where it gets personal. So he's like, you don't have time to follow me on Instagram, but you have time to post your kid. What is he getting at? Like, she don't like you. Obviously. Get over it.
Your own kid on your Instagram for views and clicks. You know how many people message me, Jessi, receipts on your ass?
It's like he's threatening her, like, if you don't be friends with me, I'm gonna release these receipts. You know what? Maybe I'm not gonna make this video about him, you guys, because what if he, like, sees it somehow? I'm a small creator. What if he just somehow sees it and he's like, I'm gonna get receipts on this girl? Like, where is the logic?
You want to talk about me? What about the receipts? I have receipts on you from here to the moon. Do you want me to go there?
He stated at the beginning of this video that he just doesn't like Jessi, doesn't care about her, doesn't pay attention to her, whatever, that this video was just sent to him by his followers because he has so many, right? But he has all these receipts on her that he's been collecting over time. You know what I do to people I don't like? I ignore them. You know what I'm going to do if somebody I don't like makes a video about me? Nothing, because I don't freaking care. I don't like them, right? So it's just the mental gymnastics.
I never talked about you. I don't like you. I can care less about you. There's only 2 people I don't like. Yolanda, because she murdered Selena, and Jessi Smiles. Fuck you, bitch.
Okay, in this photo, I'm starting to feel less like Rebel and more like Nikki. I don't know why he's so, like, emotionally charged that Jessi spoke about him. I mean, it's the internet. Everybody has the right to, like, form an opinion over here. Like, what is going on?
You really are watching. You are a hater, Jessi. You are a straight up hater. People are trying to help Eugenia Cooney behind the scenes.
But not me, because I've been uploading nonstop about her, and I even included her in the title of this video, even though she has really nothing to do about it. And I'm just mad at you, Jessi. Like, oh my gosh. I'm like, Rich Lux, I'm gonna pray for you.
And your whole entire video is like, well, I don't know, just speculation. Well, I don't really know about that. Your video added no value. You are.
Oh, Rich, neither did this video. I can't believe this. Eugenia Cooney, where you just dogged on Jessi Smiles and cussed her out a couple hundred times. I don't know. I didn't count. Somebody else do that for me, please. But in my opinion, I'm not like the top creator of the year or anything. Not even close to it, you guys. I just simply give my opinions. But in my opinion, this video from Rich wasn't transformative, creative, intelligent. It was more so just a hateful and baseless rant based off of his own personal feelings and opinions.
Really, Jessi? So I'm going to sit here and I'm going to watch your video since you've put a lot of my videos in your videos.
Again, I just think it's silly that he's criticizing her for doing something and then he's like, in retaliation, I'm going to do the same thing, because how does that make you like the bigger or better person in any type of way? And maybe that's why she has a negative opinion about you and that's why you're mad.
Sorry for her co-host, Lily just, it's like an echo. Lily's like, yeah, like Lily adds nothing to this podcast
Oh,
either.
I lied. We're only 3 minutes and 50 seconds into this. Oh my gosh, you guys, we're already 10 minutes into the... Should I do a part 2 or should I just like keep going? But you guys, he calls Lily a yes man. He says she just does everything and resounds Jessi's opinion like word by word and never goes against her, and says that she doesn't add any quality to the podcast. That is so rude.
Opinion the whole entire time. There is no bounce back. There is no tennis. No one's bouncing the ball from each other. It's just what Jessi says goes, and Lily's just like, yeah.
Maybe Lily just agrees with her friend, and that's why she's not throwing in too much context, because maybe she agrees to the point where there's not much else for her to context. or to contextualize. But you guys, just in my opinion, I feel like this is a bit of a stretch.
Yeah, it's like, I hope you're getting paid enough to be a yes man, Lily, because I heard James Charles is looking for another yes man.
Wow, way to tell
We
him.
love a sassy
Blocking out the
queen.
haters.
Oh, don't even get me started on the receipts on Lily. Do not.
This man would be a #1 clerk in customer service at Walmart or something, the way that he keeps these receipts, like, backed up.
If you don't know Eugenia's backstory, honestly, all you have to do is YouTube Eugenia Cooney. There's no shortage of content there. Like, there's tons and tons of deep dives and people looking into pretty much every aspect and every controversy she's ever been in. We'll basically give you a very, very brief synopsis.
Like, we don't need that. You literally just said, well, the internet already knows about Eugenia Cooney.
What a nitpick. I don't think he likes her or anything that she does. And that's okay, but like, sis, you could have clicked away at any point. Like, you spent 2 hours out of your day for this?
Eugenia Cooney, she knows what she's doing. She is a person of sound mind and makes her own decisions.
I actually understood. Like, no, just a little bit in fear, and he had a
It's like,
trigger. I was like, thank you.
that's sort of thing, like,
I went into
Poor thing couldn't even get a word in over Jeffree Star.
And what you fail to understand, Jessi, is that no one can help Eugenia Cooney but Eugenia Cooney.
I actually agree with this. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. But you got to still lead that horse to water to give it the opportunity to drink. So all these people raising concerns and voicing their opinions and thoughts about the situation is giving it the exposure that it really needs for her to get the help.
Like, whatever hate boner that you have for me,
I've never heard it called a hate boner.
it's, you know what it's giving? It's giving like, she sits on TikTok and she watches me and she's like, why does Rich Lux get all the views?
She don't give a sorry. I don't think she cares. I think she was just trying to do a casual episode on her podcast, and now she has a a hit piece from Rich Lux in a 2-hour video.
And then she talks about and complains about me getting all the views on her podcast. It's such a hater. You're such a hater. I can't stand you. And I will be seeing a lot less of you in the future, Jessi. You are literally trash. All right?
Well, my brain did the best it could. I can't take another minute of this. We're only like 10 minutes in, and I just need a break. So I'm going to be finishing this video in a part 2, possibly. I don't know. Let me know if you guys want to hear more of my thoughts on this. I think it's freaking hilarious. Like, I can't help it. I'm just making jokes. I wanted to be serious about this, but like, hello. Side note, no hate to Rich Lux at all. I don't really watch his content, so I can't really talk too much about him, you guys. I just thought that this video in response was ridiculous.